Hi there. This short video is just a quick comparison contrast between two methods of multiplying polynomials. And we have on the left the area model, and we have on the right regular distribution. And it's the same problem laid out side by side. So first, in terms of comparison, I do want you to notice that this is exactly the same process. They're just laid out differently on the page. So your area model will keep everything laid out in this box. Your distribution is going to string your products out from left to right. But if you look closely, my orange section here is the products from my first column, the blue is the second column, and the pink is the third column. So the first myth to dispel is that these are two different processes. They are the same process. The difference is in how they are laid out on the page. And I would like to make a case that there are some distinct advantages to using the area model. So first advantage is that the area model is compact in terms of how it's laid out. Even if this were a yuckier problem, you would just simply add one row or one column to your rectangle. Your distribution gets strung out from left to right, and it can get very, very long as it goes from left to right. Another advantage is that your like terms are near each other. Okay, like terms are near each other, so I circled them on here. You can see my x cubes are on a diagonal, x squareds are on a diagonal, and x's are on a diagonal. Now, they're not always on a diagonal using the area model. It depends on whether your polynomials are in standard form and whether or not you're missing any of the terms, but they very often are. And even if they're not on the diagonal, they are usually close by. In your distribution, your like terms are scattered throughout the different chunks of your multiplication. So here I've got an x squared, and then I have another x squared, another x squared. And you have to really make sure that you're scanning the entire line to make sure that you're not missing any. And the last big advantage to the area model is that you won't miss a multiplication. Okay, there are 9 multiplication problems that have to happen. In the area model, if you miss one of them, you'll have an empty box, so you'll know you missed one. With distribution, your line of sight has to keep going back and forth, left to right, left to right, left to right. And if you miss one of them, you just kind of miss one of the left to rights, there's no way to check it. There's nothing that will let you know that you missed it. And the last huge advantage to the area model is that it transfers to other math skills. So the area model can also be used for factoring and for polynomial division, which your distribution cannot. So I hope this video helps kind of clear up some questions you might have about how the area model works versus distribution and what some of the advantages are to using the area model.